Hi, I'm Jay Seville. I'm the owner of JustNewListings.com Realty, a powerful Google juiced up domain, JustNewListings.com. Page rank of 6, about 40,000 unique visitors a month. And I wanted to introduce sort of a series that I think would be useful to agents across the country because I'm dealing with it myself, so I'm going to call it a diary. I'm not sure other than that what title to give it. I'll call it Diary of a Madman Realtor. Entering a brand new market with a brand new website domain and nothing going for me other than that. So any of you who are in the Real Estate 2.0 game in terms of organic search engine rankings know it's a challenge, especially in some of your more intense larger markets. And right now I'm in Northern Virginia, a very techie area in Washington, D.C. metro, and I'm fortunate. I started way back in 2004, but I'm headed to Wilmington, North Carolina. I'm going to add a second IDX to JustNewListings.com, and for what it's worth, I would like to add more IDXs to JustNewListings.com from around the country. It's a powerful Google juice, Google indexing, so when people search for addresses, they come to you and they call you for an inquiry to go view the property. If you're interested, let me know. This will be the agent response to Trulia, Homes, Realtor, and Zillow.com. We'll have local agents ranking for address searches, not these stupid third-party sites that the NAR has sold us out on, etc. All right, back to my topic, breaking into a new market. What I've done is I've got a two-tiered attack. I have two domains. One is KureBeachHomes.com, and I bought WordPress template, Agent Press. Let me tell you something. Agent Press and WordPress in general are fantastic. Let me tell you something else. Agent Press blows my mind in terms of how frustrating it is and how I felt a bit gypped or bait and switched. Yet, in the end, it's a great product. You should buy it if you're going to go into WordPress. It's very high value. You get a lot for your money. But this is Agent Press right here. Look on the computer. You got your logo, social media contacts, some menu buttons, property search, drop down. If you're a listing agent, God forbid, you have all these featured listings here. Or you can just leave that out and it immediately goes to your communities sections. You click on one of these communities and you go and land on all the active listings there. And then your blog posts, nice and neat and bullets and everything. However, when you buy Agent Press, this is what you do not get. All you get is like the frames of a car. There's no doors, there's no trunk, there's no windows, there's no wheels. You just get a frame, and it's up to you to figure out how to make it look like this. I was naive enough to think that when I bought this, all I would have to do is change some of the basic information, maybe remove the featured listings area, for example, and everything would just flow and be exactly like this. Not in the slightest way, shape, bit, or form. Let me show you an initial picture of my Kure Beach home site after I got it. I ended up with this big blank area here. I don't even have the IDX on it yet. And you know, it just wasn't at all going to look like yet what I had purchased. And then the next step was here, and I'm going to blow this up a little bit. Let me zoom in on it for you. And I realized, okay, well, I need to get this form area better. I need the communities horizontal widget to be here. Then I could get rid of my communities widget here. I need the blog post to show up nice and neat, like the same exact size with a little picture here for each one, almost like bullets. And here's where I'm at right now with it after tinkering for 2 months. Oops, let me get that out of the way. So here's where I'm at right now with it. A lot of progress. What I'm missing is this communities area widget that will show a picture of each community, because when I put it there, everything underneath disappears. I don't know what to do. So I'm very frustrated. I'm going to need some help. I have no IDX yet, but the other thing is, you know, when you click on one of these are the blog posts. I can't make my headline look any different than the title of each blog post. And instead of each blog post being like little bullets right in an organized row, some are long, some are short, and it's just very disorganized. There's not like in a sample picture, for each one of them. So completely amateur, learning it from scratch. A lot of progress is made. By next week, I'll have the IDX, and then I can really start attacking it as an amateur. This is how I wanted the blog's post to look like this, nice and neat and crisp, So from there, where do we go? When you're breaking into a new market, you want to have one or two domains, and you want to start blogging immediately. Here's what I found. After 2 months of off and on blogging, I have some search results from Google. So let me get this out of the way and come over here. I Google, right here you can see, Kure Beach homes for sale. And where am I in Google for that? 0, 0, 0. Google, Yahoo, Bing, I got nothing. Granted, I don't have the IDX data yet and content, but it's still disappointing to be completely unacknowledged for the keywords I'm going for. Kure Beach homes for sale, it's a niche website. However, I have blogged about one community in particular because I'm just familiar with it. So I'm going to pull that up for you, and that is when I Google for. Let me see if I can bring this out. Okay, when I do a search for Kure Beach Homes Sea Watch, which is a community, or Kure Beach Homes for Sale Sea Watch, I show up #1 in Bing, which is exciting. And when I do it for here we go. When I do Kure Beach Homes Sea Watch, I end up right here, 21, 22, and 23 in Google, because I have a tag in my blog in WordPress called Sea Watch Homes for Sale Kure Beach. So Google loves tags in WordPress. If you will constantly spit out articles with a tag for the keywords, Google loves fresh content and high quality, deep content and links, inbound and outbound pictures. So here I am. It took about 2 months for Google to really start ranking Kure Beach Homes Sea Watch, and it has both the domain and the tag, and even in here, this is an individual blog post. So as I get more content, I think within 2 months, all of this can be up here at the top, supplanting Realtor.com. The point is, you go specific, you go niche, you go for the community and write about a community with that specific tag and write about it multiple times using all the SEO tactics in your, arson, what is that? In your ammo box, whatever. Another thing to notice is, so it's much easier to rank quickly for niche long tail searches when you're breaking into a new market. And then based from there, you can go and rank for your big overall arching city-state real estate keywords. But look here, right here, number 20, justnewlistings.com, Sea Watch Homes for Sale. Google ranked my justnewlistings.com site real fast for the neighborhood I put up. And there's no content on it. There's just a picture and a couple sentences. So if you have a dominating or a proven domain and you add content to it, immediately Google will just worship it and put it up there, even if there's hardly info on it, because it has a big trust factor based on all the content over the years you have on that domain. So if you have a good website like justnewlistings.com, it is a powerful launching point, such as adding your local IDX to justnewlistings.com and getting people coming to you for address searches. So breaking into a new market, I would say set up 1 or 2 WordPress sites and then start blogging about local neighborhoods, real estate market data, the most recent home sold, the most expensive home sold in that neighborhood, the least expensive home sold in that neighborhood, and tag them with keywords, the different neighborhoods, have them link to each other somehow and have others linking to you, get on blog rolls, and you can break into a new market. However, keep this in mind, it's easier to break into a new market in areas that are not as competitive or tech savvy. Washington, D.C. Metro may be the most competitive market in the country, with New York City, with Orange County, with Dallas and Austin, Phoenix. Wilmington, North Carolina, not so much. So keep this in mind, and my contact information is here. I would love to hear from those of you who would like to share in justnewlistings.com and crushing the enemy that is third-party websites. I would license out to you a portion of the domain to use and your local MLS and broker would have to approve it. Probably by, at the latest, June, I will have a second IDX on it, and it will be interesting to see how quickly it ranks, because I'm having to manipulate everything. Title tags, metadata, headline 1, headline 2, headline 3. I mean, this thing is, the goal is to crush the enemy. That is my competitor, so I love so much. But we are going to crush them with optimized Google index listings on the IDX feeds, with every neighborhood showing, etc. So if you want to be part of that with me, let me know. Of course, something's in it for me, a profit, but it's very low, 2.5% of referral fees on all the deals that come from it when you get those deals from justnewlistings.com and your local IDX. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.